guys, Murderman4 here, and today I'm going to be doing a 1.7 update overview. So, some of you may know on Tuesday the first pre-release for Minecraft 1.7 came out, and I'm going to be reviewing it right now. I'm going to split it into two parts. At least two parts. This one part will be biomes, and this part will be everything else. And this update is known as, it's been dubbed by Mojang as the update that changed the world. Because it pretty much completely changes world generation, and it adds in some pretty awesome stuff. So, first thing I'm going to go over is the options menu. There's some changes to that. For example, so you may notice there's a couple new sections here. So we got music and sounds now. We have our master volume, music, weather, which I'm going to turn down really low, hostile creatures, players, jukebox and note blocks, blocks, friendly creatures, and ambient and environments. You can edit all those different sounds separately, so you can finally have the weather off, like the weather sounds off, without having to turn particles down to minimum, or without having to turn your master volume down the entire way. Video settings is changed. Now we have two new options, mip-map levels and anti-stropic filtering. I'm not sure what mip-map levels is, but I do know anti-stropic filtering makes the textures look sharper. We also have a new max frame rate slider here, so you can put it up to unlimited. You can put it down to 10. I wouldn't recommend doing that. I keep mine at about 120 FPS because, well, I don't ever hit it that much anyways. The render distance is now changed to a slider that you can change the chunks of. So the minimum is 2 chunks, the maximum is 16 chunks. I keep mine at about 12 chunks, so that's pretty cool. We have changed to the resource pack, so you can just use multiple resource packs at once. And so what it will do is combine the resource packs together. So I have all my resource packs that I have on here together, and it is combined them all together into one resource pack. So you'll see a lot of these look weird. But yeah, so it's a whole bunch resource packs combined together, so you can do that now. So the ones near the top take precedence over the ones near the bottom. You can switch them around via these arrows here. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Also, you can now add custom sounds to resource packs instead of just editing current sounds in game. You can actually add the sounds now. So that is pretty darn awesome. And one other new option is the super secret settings. And when you click on that, it'll make a random sound and change your shader. So, oh wow, that is laggy. Holy dinner. So I'm just going to go through all the shaders quickly here, just to demonstrate. Wow, this is a laggy shader. Just to demonstrate them all. Just move my head around a bit. I won't go into detail. Upside down. Inverted colors. Really weird. Okay, like an old TV monitor. This lags me out a lot, apparently. Yeah, that is something to note. The shaders will lag you out a bit, probably, more than likely, depending on the shader. Oh, this is the motion blur one. This is another TV type thing. Really weird thing. Pixelated 8-bit. I think it's 8-bit. Sort of black and white. Not black and white, but sort of. It's like very dull colors. Really weird. TV screen thing again. Blurry. Oh. Disco. this weird one. And I think, what is it that you press to make sure you're back? F4. That will bring you back to your normal shader. Pretty much no shader, that is. So next thing I'm going to go over is I'm going to go to there's some new achievements and new statistics. So as you can see, I haven't got any achievements yet, but some of these new achievements include just a second here, let me just check. Sorry about this, I'm just checking on my laptop what the new achievements are because I don't have them unlocked. So, oh, where are they? I am on the, oh, here we go. So we have repopulation, which is breed 2 cows with wheat. We have diamonds to you, which is throw diamonds at another player, or to a zombie that has the can't pick up loot MBT tag. We have adventuring time, which is discover all biomes, which is all the more difficult now with this new update. We have the beginning with a question mark, which is spawn the wither. The beginning, which is kill the wither, and beaconator, which is craft a beacon. We also have some new statistics, which include distance by horse, junk fish, treasure fish, and mob statistics. I'll get into the fish thing a bit later. And the mob statistics is pretty much, if you go into your statistics, there'll be a new section called mobs. I can't click on it yet because I do not have any mob statistics. And pretty much it'll tell you how many of each mob you have killed and how many times each mob has killed you. Speaking of mobs, witches will now spawn about as often as endermen anywhere in the overworld. So I don't think I like that because it ruins the point of the witch hut. It just takes away from the excitement of finding a witch hut in the swamp. But yeah, that's the way it is. So yeah. So I am now going to continue on to some of the new blocks that have been added in. So you probably noticed them by now. We have a new block called Podzol, which is like this brown grass. It looks like puke or something. And so yeah, it only appears in one of the new biomes. That's the only place it appears currently. And another block that I did not add because it has no visual difference is dirt that cannot have grass grow on it. So that can be useful for like adventure maps or specific builds where you need dirt beside grass, but you do not want the grass growing onto the dirt. So that is useful. We also have texture changes to the spruce, birch, and jungle wood logs. So as you can see, the tops are slightly different. Previously, all wood shared the top texture with the oak wood, but now it just has the top part in the center. It has the same color as their planks, their respective planks. You'll also see we have two new types of wood. This is the acacia wood and the dark oak wood. So you can obviously convert these into planks. So this is the dark oak wood planks and the acacia wood planks. And from there you can craft them into slabs and stairs. So this is the new chocolate wood then, because it is darker than spruce, even though it may not look darker. Because if I grab spruce, as you can see, this is a lot darker. We also have a new block called Packed Ice, which is only found in, once again, another one of the new biomes. It has all the same properties of ice, exactly the same as it, except it is opaque instead of transparent, and it will not melt. So that means it won't melt. And when you break it, water will not come out of it. So we also have this new stained glass, which I am very excited for because I have been waiting for this since the April Fool's 2.0 update. I think a lot of fans were, a lot of Minecraft players were waiting for stained glass, so they added it in, which I am very pleased with. I like the look of it. So we got all the same colors as the different types of wool and hardened clay, that type of stuff. We also have panes of them, and they are crafted how you would expect. You put 8 glass around the die you want, and you will get 8 of that specific color of stained glass. And if you put them in this arrangement, you will get 16 stained glass panes. Now, we have 3 new fish. Salmon, clownfish, and pufferfish. So, I'm going to cook the salmon because salmon can be cooked, clownfish and pufferfish cannot. And actually, if I just give myself hunger for a second, what's hunger? Is it like 17? It's like 5 seconds. 2 seconds, 100? Yes, that's hunger. Oh, wow. That was quicker than expected. Okay. If you eat a pufferfish... Oh, wait. Am I... if you eat a pufferfish, this will happen. Hunger 3 for 15 seconds, nausea 2 for 15 seconds, and poison 4 for 1 whole minute. So bad stuff happens when you eat a pufferfish. So I'm just going to grab some milk, get rid of these effects. Now you may be wondering, then what's the use of a pufferfish? Well, if you put a pufferfish in with an awkward potion, we'll just wait for that to complete. And as we're waiting for that to complete, got cooked salmon here. As we're waiting for that to complete, I'll just talk about this for a second. Previously, iron bars, glass panes, and glass did not connect to each other, but now they do. So it looks a lot nicer than it would previously. And this also works with stained glass, so that is pretty cool. I like that. So here we have potions of water breathing, which the effect has been in the game, but we never actually got an actual potion for them. But now we do. We also have 2 new enchantments for fishing rods. We have Lure and Luck of the Sea, and that is because because of the new fish, we have some more stuff that we can catch. But I am going to be just using a normal fishing rod here, just so that I can show you some of the new stuff that you can catch. As well as the new fish, you can also catch junk and treasure. Junk includes stuff like bones and like leather boots that are damaged, that type of stuff. But treasure can include like enchanted books, saddles, name tags. Oh, I'm lagging. Now, as you may notice, there's like these little splashing particles here. So that is some of the new particles that we have going on. And you'll see that is like a fish swimming. And I got a... Ooh, what the... Wow. I guess I just got some treasure here. So, got Luck of the Sea 2, Unbreaking 3, and Lure 2. So this is like the ultimate fishing rod right here, and I just caught it with a normal fishing rod. So that is just to show you how much fishing has improved and how awesome it is now. So, yes, I am very pleased with the new fishing in this update. And may I say, this is probably the largest update since the Beta 1.8 Adventure update, which is like 2 years ago now, I believe. So, it's pretty awesome. It's my favorite update so far. Let's see. I'm gonna go over here now. Talk about some of the stuff over here. We have a whole bunch of new flowers. We have the rose bush, the peony, the sunflower, which will always face east, the lilac. We have double tall grass. Oh, I forgot. One type of plant. It's a large fern, but it just looks like that. So, yeah, we have the poppy, which is I guess, sort of cool, but it is evil. Why? Because you replaced the peace rose. There's no longer any peace rose in Minecraft. The rose is now missing for some reason. The poppy replaced it, which is quite annoying. We have the blue orchid, which is my favorite flower, the allium, azure bleuet, red tulip, orange tulip, white tulip, pink tulip, oxy daisy, and that's it for flowers. We also have 2 new saplings, the acacia sapling and dark oak sapling, because of the 2 new trees in this update that appear in 2 of the new biomes. But as I said, I'll get into the biomes next update, next video. So as you can see, we have a map of the surrounding area, and this is actually in an item frame. So item frames now display the map on the entire block. It has this nice border around it, so you can have like huge maps now. So that is very nice. You can also see named items in item frames, and if I go into survival, I forgot I was just dead. When you punch an item frame, instead of taking out the item and the item frame, it just takes out the item, pops it off. Works just the same with maps. So it's pretty cool. Up here, I'm going to show you a couple of changes with some stuff. So flint and steel, it used to have to be crafted, I think, like this. But now it is a shapeless crafting recipe. As long as you have 1 flint and 1 iron ingot, you can craft flint and steel. And excuse me, that is the phone. So be right back. Never mind. Okay. So one change that has been made to creepers. Don't worry, they work the same. Just if you click on it with flint and steel, you can ignite them and they will explode. So that's a nice little addition. And nether portals can now be lit from any side. Previously they could only be lit from the bottom, but now you can light them from the sides, from the top. And also a change with transparency. You used to not be able to see water or nether portals through ice, and vice versa. And apparently that was a bug. I did not know that. I thought it was part of the game. But no, it was a bug apparently. And so they've now fixed that transparency bug. Now, keeping on the topic of nether portals, you can now make them humongous. Their coding has been changed to be able to be anywhere in the size from the normal nether portal to a huge one by 23 times 23 blocks. So this is as big as they get. So you can make them up to this big, anywhere in between from the previous size you had to make it up to this big, as long as it is a rectangle. So the maximum is 23 blocks long and 23 blocks high. Now, the last thing I am going to show you in this video, wait, not quite last thing, one of the last things, and there's just a few other extra little things to show off. I have this area over here to grow these plants, which I'm just going to take them out, grow them. Change that has been made to spruce saplings is if you put 4 in here, in one of the new biomes, there are huge spruce trees, and you can make these humongous spruce trees using 4 spruce saplings. So if I just destroy this quickly, let's see if I can get a humongous one. They get bigger than this. You bet they do. Nope, just got the same size. Well, they can go up to like huge, like 50 blocks tall. Probably not that tall, about as tall as a huge jungle tree. But they look pretty darn awesome. We also have the acacia sapling, which is in one of the new biomes. This is the acacia tree, so it's just sort of like just sort of weird twisted type branches. So yeah, it's like just got twisted branches, that type of thing. And we also have the dark oak sapling, which you will not grow anything if you just have a single sapling. You need to have 4. You'll see why in a second. That is because they make these humongous trees. that are like 4 thick. They're very, very thick. And pretty cool too. Sorry about that. Bandicam only allows 10 minutes of video per recording, so you probably just got a bit of a jump there. But pretty much what I was saying was that it's pretty cool. It's a thick tree, but it is pretty darn awesome that we can make these new trees now. I'm very happy about that. And the final things I would like to say before I finish off this video, there's a few other things. Excuse me for all the background noise of people's talking. We have command block minecarts. So, if they run over an activator rail, they will activate the command. So that's pretty awesome. We now have some new monster eggs. We used to only have stone, cobblestone, and stone brick, but now it has been expanded to include cracked stone brick, mossy stone brick, and chiseled stone brick monster eggs. So, if I break these guys, we'll see that cylinders come out of them. And we have a border at the end of the world generation. I previously did a video about the end of the world. It was like near the beginning of the summer. Put a link right there on the screen annotation. Just click on that. It'll take you to the video. But pretty much all these blocks would be ghost blocks. And you could just like go through them. But now there has been a border. So I cannot get past this border. As you can see, the generation just looks a lot more bland and boring. No more cacti spawn, no more plants. Just boring. Nothing. So, yeah. And while I see that sugarcane here, I may as well note that sugarcane has a slight retexture and is a bit darker now. And if I do /kill, I can go back here and just quickly explain the new commands. There's a lot of new commands. I'll probably do an extra video on that as well. So 3 videos for 1.7 because it's a huge update. But the commands include set idle timeout, which is only available in multiplayer servers. So you can't do it in single player. It doesn't even exist in single player. Sort of like kick and ban don't exist in single player. /tellraw, /summon, /achievement, /set block, /test4 block, and /set world spawn. So there you have it, part 1 of my 1.7 update review video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, a like and or subscribe is greatly appreciated, whichever you feel necessary. And so yeah, so Mercaman 4 over and out. See you guys later.